see it just came out today, really.
Well, no, actually, I had it last night.
Hey, Clayton.
Hello.
How are you doing, buddy?
Great.
My name is Bjorn. We're friends on Facebook.
Well, are we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Have you talked to me?
I have spoken with you a little bit. I was hoping to talk to you about doing a Minneapolis show and stuff like that, but it's good to see you here. That's cool.
Yeah.
I spoke with you about your vest, which you didn't bring the vest.
Oh, my vest?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No.
That's okay. I still recognize it. Actually, Craig says, you know I was a fan. But awesome, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I said, Clayton does acrylic paintings instead of sketches. It's awesome, you know, like,
Yeah, I dig it.
the real deal.
Yeah, it's mostly conventions because I don't have time otherwise. It's just my day job is digital.
But it's pretty, your acrylics and the digitals still look very similar. You know, there's no mistaking the style. So that's cool, man. It's cool to get to see you in Minneapolis. Is this the first time you ever been here?
I was here last weekend, flying up to Regina. I was at the airport for about an hour.
Just for an hour?
Yeah, well, you know, it felt very strange because I was through last week, but I never actually left the airport.
It's like Groundhog's Day. You just keep reliving the same horrible day over and over.
The horrible day.
Yeah.
Just the airport. I didn't understand it the first time I got there. You know? So I took the long way around.
Do comic fans ever recognize you out in the wild when they see you?
Also in Seattle sometimes.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Are you out of Seattle?
Yeah, I live near there.
Okay. So you have a local following that's developed that they kind of spot it.
But it has to be very particular. So.
I mean, isn't it awesome? Like, seriously. Let's be real.
So how is it here in Minnesota? I have family here.
Yeah. You said you have a brother-in-law?
I have brothers.
Who's here? Yeah, I remember that part.
But
Summers are great.
Winters suck.
Trying to schmooze you a little bit about doing our comic card show. That, you know, we only get about maybe 800 people that show up there, but you know, it's you'd be a headliner if you're into it.
Yeah, bring the card.
Yeah, we'll drop one off. We'll be here all weekend. Our booth is right over there, like kitty corner. So we're just here to do like free comic book day handouts, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Just hang out a little bit.
Yeah. How does that free comic book day work for you?
Well, basically the retailers pay everything, but it's free to everybody else.
Yeah.
It is a good opportunity to kind of make some new customers and stuff like that. And
Has it made new customers?
absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the biggest potential sales day of the year, free comic book day.
Yeah.
We like it. That's why we're here to represent the store and hand out some flyers and stuff and schmooze a little bit, see what's up. Every single one of these prints you'd want to buy, Craig, but you don't have enough wall space to actually put them all up. You got like a card series, and maybe we could put all that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have some prints, and there needs to be a nice system of holding them, you know, like a nice way of displaying them in your house, like a coffee table book style.
To be able to rotate more things than...
Yeah, but that will hold them strong.
We just, you know, find a large enough digital frame that looks good and sell them a memory card that's uploaded with all of the high resolution images that look good on that specific card.
Yeah.
So they load them up and it'll just cycle through everything. Be like just a live sketchbook, and every 10 minutes or so it cycles
to
the next one.
People come to conventions and they've got live prints, you know, something that they can display and usually signed by the artist.
So
no, I like
to represent the final product.
Yeah, or at least so it doesn't get destroyed.
Well, I like the 11 by 17 top loaders are pretty good that are made by Ultra Pro. They're fairly inexpensive. They're about $2 a piece, and they're UV resistant, so you can actually display with them, and they're archival.
Yeah, I've been buying Ultra Pro for 5 or so.
Is this the exclusive for the show?
Yeah.
Cool. Where do you get those?
I don't know. I handed them my ticket. They handed me the comic
Oh,
book,
awesome.
and I read here it says take it here and get it signed.
Very cool.
I just follow along.
Just follow orders.
Follow orders.
Just doing what you're told.
That's right.
Good.
Thank you very much.
I like
Thank
it.
you.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
Well,
of course, yeah. I once got a bad bath from them, though, unfortunately. Yeah. Kind of burned me for a while.
Ultra Pro you don't like?
Oh, I don't. Really? Why didn't we give stop buying them? But
Every once in a while you get some inferior quality stuff from,
they're still good. Exhibitors.
you don't get bags and boards that match up exactly. I got a whole bunch of extra this or that, or they just crack, I've had ones that warped from heat, if you left it in the car for just a little while.
Yeah.
Come on, our table's packed. People wait for you.
Really?
Well, good luck at your station.
Clayton,
Try to walk by there.
Clayton, it was very nice to talk to you. We'll be back. I might bring you a sketch cover potentially to get done of like an X-Men thing or something like that. I'll be here all weekend, so could you tell me like what in general is like pricing?
My general pricing is if you want fast, lower than if you want more time. So
Like let's say time is not an issue.
Time is an issue?
Like I say, we got a booth over there, and I'm going to be here till Sunday. So.
No, I mean, like, how much time do you want me to spend on it?
Oh, like how much level of detail?
Yeah. Like
I see what you're
these,
saying.
I'm just doing like marks where I'm putting a little head on there.
Personalize it and.
Yeah, and
like one like this.
But this
with a single character.
full
full body.
But if you pull back and not do full body and do headshots, you can
Like do a bust size.
So 250 and beyond, but it can still go down because it's really what you want. I really say 250 just to scare people, and then they can come in and we can work something out. Because some people just come by for free stuff, and I try to avoid that.
No favorites.
But if you want something like Carnage real quick, I can do that, and you can negotiate price.
Autographs, you do like autographs though, just like jam it out, like that's cool.
Anything you want, autograph is cool.
So if I bring like the blank cover and get you to do a little acrylic on it, then there's no problem do some autographs on some other stuff. Just
autographs on other stuff anyway.
Cool.
But as long as it's not more than one of the same book.
Very cool.
If it's a line of books, I'm fine because you pay for all of them. But
I got them since I saw the stuff you were doing since like X-Force. I've just like been onto it. It's like this. I didn't even know who you were. I just like this artwork is crazy. Like I'm just gonna keep buying these books. And I figured out who you were eventually and stuff like that. But that's kind of where I figured it out. That X-Force volume 3 or something. Is that what it was?
Was that the? Right. What's the?
So they're doing these like bloody variant covers. Those are cool. Like I'm into that.
Yeah, that was all just because I kept working on my covers. I still work on covers that I've done 10 years ago. Like I restarted doing the Venom Carnage one.
That series is sweet with Toxin in there. It's like the first time Toxin appeared. Issue 2 or 3 or something like that.
With that bloody variant, I thought the first cover was kind of weak, so I bloodied it up and sent it to them, and then they were like, we can't do this. They were kind of against it, and then they couldn't help themselves, and so they ended up putting.
So we'll make it limited and feel it out.
They did a 50-50 on it, so it wasn't necessarily limited. But anyway, very good. So maybe I'll see you later.
It's super cool to meet you. We'll see you again. Welcome back.
Well, no, I mean, yeah.
So I think because I couldn't find anyone, because I couldn't find the booth, because it wasn't. Hello, Bjorn. Welcome back. Because I couldn't find anything, and even the information desk had no information on where to find you guys.
Booth 120.
Nobody told me that. The information guys, they didn't even know.
I asked them, I said, what booth? They said 120.
No, I went down there. They couldn't find it. So anyway, whatever. Which is all cool, but we can also say, hey, we would like a donation on the behalf of a 501c3 corporation, which would then be tax deductible for you. I figure if we do, Project Superhero, what's not to love about that shit? Right?
Kent, did you bring a sticker? Here, I'm going to sell this. We got one comic for sale now.
Tape it on
It's
the
right in front of me now. So is Craig.
We need to go find
Swamp Thing.
exclusive.
$150. They said they handed it to him
I know.
in the front.
We kind of went. We need to go
Okay,
get them now before they're gone.
So the agreement is that we can go ahead and hand out free comics.
We know
can
what
also.
the agreement is.
But did you know? Did
We
you
do
know that you
anything
can
we want
actually?
and they can't stop us.
Let's see what you said.
Did you know that we can actually take donations for a 501c3 corporation, meaning a nonprofit, in exchange for the free comics, meaning that then that is tax deductible to you and Kevin? Did you know that?
Well, Kevin should.
Kevin didn't know that because he wasn't part of the agreement.
Any giveaways that you do,
I
no
have
matter
it in
what,
writing.
are a write-off. If it's a promotional giveaway of something that you paid money
A
for,
write-off, but not a deduction. There's a difference. A write-off is an expense. A deduction means that you get to take that against your actual gross or net tax. No, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing, honey.
it's
not
still
even
saving
close.
you money.
So what you're saying is we should have a tip jar.
Well, it shouldn't say tip. What it would say is that donations go to, and here's what I'm saying. We're going to give it to Hallie Q. Brown. The reason we're going to give it to Hallie Q. Brown is because they have one program that you're all going to love. It's called Project Superhero. And they get kids who are unable to have decent role models in their life into comics. So
You
these
should get
are their
blind
role
kids
models.
and train them to beat people up, vigilante style.
Okay, Bjorn, shut the fuck up because we're actually talking seriously for a moment.
I'm serious.
You can take this as an actual honest-to-God deduction, though, on your taxes.
Okay.
Where's the jar?
So yeah.
It's a box because we don't have a jar. I can
That's
get a
the
jar
garbage
tonight.
can.
Just the box, but I need some kind of piece of paper that says this is where the donations are going to. I need a piece of paper so we can write
Oh,
it
you
on
can't write
there.
on cardboard, you mean?
Or cardboard or whatever.
Here's your sign. Would you like a marker?
It needs to be bigger than that.
That's
But
pretty
yes,
big.
I need a marker.
There you go.
Move your skinny ass.
I'm trying to get fatter, but they don't pay me enough.
That's what you say.
That's because you're not worth that much.
Well, what can I do? Yeah, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Hey, there's Cammy.
I saw her.
You say, hey, Cammy, I'm Craigie.
She's with Riot.
Right. Hey, take a flyer for our big sale at the store. You got a whole week. Check it out. Comic books and comic book accessories. Take one for a friend. If you don't have any friends, give them one and make a new one.
All right. I'll make something better for tomorrow. But yeah, if you hand out a free comic, ask for a donation. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can be 50 cents, $1, whatever they throw in there. All of this goes to Hallie Q. Brown, though.
Who's that?
They have Project Superhero. That's their main...
Which inspires children to not be bums?
Yes, essentially. Well, more so thugs than bums, but yes. They're an inner city
So what we'll
thing.
do is we'll put that right there.
Bums are just thugs without motivation.
Yes, all of the above.
Sheila, thanks for showing up. If you want to do any sketches for people, we have a bunch of...
I have like stick-figure drawing-ish.
Really?
Yeah,
Could you do
I
a Dr. Doom?
No, that's why I bought a statue. Well, that's why I had Kevin buy a statue. No, I can't. I do stick figures. I can't draw. I account. That's what I do.
You do accounting?
Well, I'm going to go wander.
Hey, Ken.
Yep.
What do you think of this? You ever seen anybody do double-handed drawings?
Wow, that's pretty good.
Punisher.
That's a Punisher, just like that.
$5.
Punisher.
Nobody else is doing that.
That's cool. That's actually a talent, dude. Because your left hands are usually like all over the
You
place.
know how long it took me to perfect that art?
That's
Like
pretty
6
good.
times.
Just now.
6 times.
Yeah, just now.
I did that 6 times. Look how good it is. Left is as good as the right. The left is better.
The left is better.
And I'm right-handed. That ain't bad.
That ain't bad at all.
It's pretty fun.
Where's my $5? Actually, you got me a beer, so...
Punisher. Do you need anything?
We'll get started off.
I'm gonna mildly wander, not